Hello and welcome to another edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business on Location, here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm Elliot Bullman. Let's start with today's information. Working together in the fabrication of their own line of footwear has opened an international market for a group of indigenous women in Oaxaca. Undava, which is Zapotec for my sandal, was the name chosen by the women from the municipality of San Dionisio, Ocotepec, to commercialize their handmade creations. Leather is used to make the body of the shoes and recycled PET plastic for the soles. What makes the Ocotepec creations stand out among countless options are the hand-woven textiles adorning each pair, making them colorful and unique. The shoes are made with all the style of Oaxaca and reflect our pride and our inspiration, said Garcia. That inspiration comes from traditional designs woven on foot pedals and backstrap looms, although the artisans modify and interpret them with a contemporary touch. The first time the cooperative presented their products to a broader audience was at a trade show in Mexico City. They were rewarded with strong sales as they were well received by consumers. The impact we had through our sales brought buyers from everywhere, formalizing our business. We're now exporting footwear and reaching the markets of the United States, Spain, Israel, Germany and Belgium, Garcia said. We're currently working also on the 2018 spring-summer models, and almost half of that production is already bought. We just want to ask people to buy what's made in Mexico because they'll be helping a lot of people that depend on this kind of work. There's nothing better than building a value chain and helping each other out, said Garcia. Many of Undava's creations are featured on the organization's Facebook page. So here now joining me are Vince and Brenda from Rhode Island. Hi, how are you guys?
Hey,
nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. So what do you think about this commercial success of a small group of indigenous women here?
It's empowering, it's wonderful, it is the right thing to be done and doing at this point in time.
Yes.
Especially in Mexico.
Especially Mexico, in Oaxaca.
In Oaxaca.
So what do you think about small Mexican businesses that are globalizing?
I think that's true.
I think it's phenomenal, and to be able to help especially the women, to be able to expand what they do here and have it go globally and get the notoriety that they need, because they're unbelievable in what they do and don't get the credit. And to be able to also use product that's recyclable, that's also going to be helping the environment. As we all know, that's something that's key, that should be in everyone's mind. Yeah, absolutely. Go green. Yes. In my view, Undava's commercial success is another example of a small Mexican business making it on the international stage. The business tourism industry in Mexico has shown a significant increase this year, up 6% compared to 2016. A business visitor features a high purchasing power, as they spend an average of up to $2,000 per person. And besides, they don't only work and have meetings here, they also play golf and go shopping in our luxury malls, according to Rosario Guerrero, the manager of public relations for Latin America and Asia of the Office of Visitors and Conventions. There are dozens of business meetings scheduled until 2020 at the Cancun International Convention Center, including expos, conventions and business fairs. Depending on the type of event, the number of attendants fluctuate between 100 and 3,000. And considering that there are about 3,000 events per year at different venues, such as the Cancun Convention Center or other hotels such as the Moon Palace, which also hosts events of an international level, the economic spill is very significant. According to the State Secretariat of Tourism, both Cancun and the Riviera Maya were the national benchmark for the business tourism industry in Mexico last year, with an economic spill of over $242 million. Cancun currently has 2 large convention centers, and the Riviera Maya has 42 hotels with a total of 23,667 meeting rooms that are frequently occupied by staff members of the pharmaceutical and medical industries, science and technology sector,
automotive industry, religious groups, as well as education and sports institutions, which usually hold their business meetings, conventions or fairs in the state of Quintana Roo. Last year, these destinations received 361,156 business tourists, mostly Mexican nationals with 54.2% and the rest coming from the United States. In 2016, meeting tourism involved 52.8% tours, 39.7% commercial places, 33.9% restaurants, and 23.4% bars as complimentary services. In my view, the importance of strengthening this industry and generating the right business conditions is paramount. In La Ventosa, which means windy region, the local residents are renting out their land for wind farms. The village is located 700 kilometers from Mexico City and is part of Mexico's clean energy drive. 31 wind farms, 1,750 turbines, 411,000 households are powered by wind energy. Mexico is in the middle of a renewable energy revolution. Mexico's goal is to generate 50% of all its energy by 2050 with renewable energy. Wind generators now generate enough energy to power half of Mexico City. The wind in La Ventosa, Oaxaca is so strong it can flip a trailer truck. Once seen as a curse, wind has drawn foreign energy companies to the area eager to snap up local land. Iberdrola, a Spanish company, is part of Mexico's wind power revolution, and so far they've installed 15 wind farms in the state of Oaxaca. The Isthmus of Tehuantepec was selected because it's considered one of the zones with the most wind in the world. With 167 Euro generators, it injects 230,000 volts to the CFE energy grid. Another Spanish company, GNF, built the largest wind farm on the Isthmus of Tehuantepec on 6,200 hectares of communal land. The construction of this aeolic park respected the behavior of 3 migratory bird routes and is thought to prevent the emission into the atmosphere of 560,000 tons of carbon dioxide every year. In my view, aeolic power is big business for Mexico. However, national land development laws must protect the indigenous population as well as the natural environment. This was all for today. Thank you for joining me here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm Elliot Bullman. Before we leave, don't forget to check out all our social media networks, Facebook, Twitter and Google+, and you can catch us live on MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more relevant stories and news. Until next time.